What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium, and I react to video game music. As a musician myself, this is a Patreon platinum request for Turan Arclight, the return of Ys. This is Ys 4, The Dawn of Ys, Volume 3. Song is called Temple of the Sun. Now, I've done Ys maybe once or maybe twice, not very many, I think just once. And that made a huge impression on me. And people have been asking for Ys forever, including myself. So it's been a while since I've done this. And this is kind of a short song, but we'll get right into it. Let's just go. Ys 4, Temple of the Sun. I'm so excited. Yeah. Such a good sound. Just some quick power chords. Interesting. It's got something for everybody. I love the bass as it's riding the drums. Oh, we changed key. That's so interesting, having the guitars at the tail end of the bar. I've never heard that before. Very bluesy solo. Very bluesy. He's improvising. Oh yeah, he was. You could tell if I had a camera on that guitar player and that recording session, he's just like lost in the sauce. Yeah, let me just talk about the guitars really quick. The guitars in this song were very unique. Um, First of all, we had a lot of blues everywhere. All the solos were just kind of thrown in there sporadically. They didn't like honestly. I felt like the solos at least were 100% improvised, or maybe mostly improvised. And what I mean by that is a recording artist will have like an idea of where like they'll have like the structure of the solo they want, or like they want to know what and like what position they're going to be playing in. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, kind of improvise based on that little like box in their head. It wasn't just pure, you know, off the top. That's just what I got from that. Because if you really paid attention to all the solos, they were kind of in this one scale. There weren't a lot of notes that went from like boom, boom, wah. You know, they were just kind of all in this little pocket of notes. You can tell that we're within like 4 frets of each other. So he was just kind of jamming out. And then of course at the end, the little. But the other thing that was weird about the guitars is I've never heard a song where the ending bar is just two power chords, I think, and then they just go away. They come in and then they go away. I've never heard that before. I don't know why that stuck out. I guess that's why it stuck out to me, because I never heard that. That was odd, but cool, because I'm obviously here talking about it. I had a resounding feeling of, I don't know when this was made. Excuse me, but it felt very 90s to me. But I don't know what era. It didn't, I mean, sometimes it sounded like early 90s, sometimes it sounded like very late 90s. But I just, for some reason, my brain kept saying the 90s. I don't know how many Ys games there are, but apparently this is 4. And volume 3 within 4, so I could be getting that wrong, but apparently it's, you know, it's vast. I don't know who the composer is. But overall, the thing about this kind of music is, the best way I can put it is that it just straight up sounds like VGM. It's not a bad thing, but there'll be songs out here, there'll be songs that I hear on this channel where I'm like, man, that doesn't even sound like quote unquote VGM, but like, what is VGM? It could be anything really. You know, but some stuff can fit, I can hear it in movies, I could hear it in different spaces. This one, honestly, if you just remove like all that imagery, I can only imagine this song in a video game. Like, I can't hear this in a movie. I can't hear this anywhere else, commercial, nothing. Like, to me, this is like what the epitome of like VGM, what it sounds like, and like it's like. And I'm not speaking for everyone. I'm speaking for like, I think a majority of people that don't follow VGM. This is kind of the sound that they go to, besides like Mario's theme or something. This just has that. What I'm saying is that this song has like an iconic sound to it. It sounds like a certain time of your life, you know. And for a lot of us, based on YouTube's analytics, a lot of you watching, you know, are in my age range. This sounds like a simpler time, you know. This sound is, you know, no bills, getting home from school, going to whatever, you know. Less stress, and that's really cool. You know, I felt the whole time I was like, man, this feels like I'm in middle school or something, and it puts me somewhere. And I don't know, it just reminds me that VGM is so broad and doesn't have to sound a certain way, and there's different strokes for different folks. Some people might not even like this at all, but to me, overall, it's just like this. It feels like a warm hug, just like this feeling of nostalgia, I guess, is the word I'm going for. But I don't even know what Ys is. I don't know if it's an RPG. I don't know anything about this, but I know it's popular, and I know the music so far has been fantastic. So that's it. I mean, I don't have much. It's just, it felt like a trip down memory lane, even though I have no experience with this whatsoever. It felt that way. And I just remembered that it's called Temple of the Sun, and I have no idea. There was no imagery in my head for this one. That doesn't always happen, by the way. If it happens, it happens. But, you know, Temple of the Sun, I'm just going to take a shot in the dark that it's just a stage. And that's as vague as I'll leave it. It's just a stage. That's all I got. But that's just a guess. I'm not even making an educational guess. It's just a shot in the dark. But let me know. And let me know more about Ys. It's been a while. So please refresh my memory when it comes to Ys. Have they had different composers? Has one stuck around? All that stuff. Let me know. Anyways, thank you, Turn Arclight, for that. If you want to make a request as well, you could do so on Patreon or PayPal. Either are totally fine. And I'm sure more Ys comments and requests are going to come in. I have a lot more Ys coming as well. If you want to skip the wait, though, I have a Patreon tier called the Platinum tier, and that skips the line, which is what Turn Arclight here did. And big thank you to my current supporters: Justin, Kevin, DJ Singletone, Patrick, Your Average Metalhead, Shadow Maxim, Vanadel, and Turn Arclight, of course. Thank you to everyone that watches these videos and supports me. I really appreciate it. Thanks to you for watching, and let VGM continue. Until next time, dudes and dudettes, my name is Jesse. Great song. Peace.